just so confusing, darn thing. Okay. When watching, that is probably me. Hey! Hi! It's been a long time since I streamed. So... you guys aren't gonna have to tell me if, like, I need to speak up or if I need to make the lighting different or anything like that. Also, it looks like it's showing up sideways. Is it sideways for you guys? The camera sideways? Why won't it let me do it like that? It's dumb as heck. Okay. It's gonna break my whole setup. That's no problem. Just a minute. You know. I'll be with you in a moment. Best laid plans. That's why I need a real camera. Work. Please work. Do what I want you to, camera. This is just gonna be the whole stream. Technical difficulties. There's absolutely no reason for it to be being this way. Gosh darn. I have a setup here, so whatever. Be right back. Oh. Let me breathe or the camera will fall. Gosh darn it. I'm about a billion comments behind. Oh gosh, it moved again. It's a little crooked. I don't care. This is still the best setup I've had for a video in my life. Also, can you guys hear me alright? Because, like, currently my microphone is the camera. The camera. Did something broke? No, nothing broke. It's just, I don't know. It wouldn't let me stream with the camera turned. I'm using my phone. It wouldn't let me stream with it sideways. I don't know why. That makes so much more sense. Whatever. Okay. Do you have a special kind of mic? Not currently. I've been, like from the start of the channel, I've been using my iPhone to record everything. It's amazingly good for that, I guess. But I am going to get a good mic. So I have a good mic. I'm going to get working soon, which is going to be great. The audio's good? Okay, cool. I was going to set it up like I do my like roleplay videos, but this is so much more comfortable if I just sit here. Oop. How am I? I am good. I'm pretty good. I'm a little tired. Which is gonna make me quieter probably. I'm gonna go back in the comments because I missed a lot while I was fixing the camera. If you thought of doing a Steven Universe ASMR. I have thought of that. I would probably do Peridot. She has the most fun voice. I'm not as into Steven Universe as I used to be. I used to be like crazy about that show. I just haven't really been into it in a while. I kind of keep up with it still. I don't like this camera angle. Like midnight. I don't know what that is. You look different than I imagine you to be. Most people on the internet probably do. Although this isn't the first time I've been like on camera, actually on camera. I had a few other live streams, but they weren't as good quality probably as this, like camera-wise or light-wise. The light makes a difference, I think. I'm gonna try to bring the camera closer since I can't have my sideways shot. Might as well bring it closer. Can I see like my battery life? Yeah, battery's fine. Okay. So what's the midnight? You're asking if I like the midnight. I don't know what that is. Other than like 12 p.m. a.m. Not p.m. The a.m. I don't know. I tried to unplug my lamp to plug in the ring light, and I think I unplugged my alarm clock, so I'm really hoping the time on my laptop is right, so I know what time it actually is. An update on the Yandere series. I should probably talk about that. I do want to finish it. I do want to wrap it up. I've had a lot of problems. I need to get in touch with somebody. I need to figure it out on my new laptop. Because halfway through editing, I had to switch laptops. Probably more than halfway, but like still. So I have to figure out how to do it. Because this is a way like better, different laptop than my old one. And I haven't figured everything out yet. It doesn't let me do the NMD anymore. I have to figure out a workaround for that. I hate that. But I do want to finish the Yandere series. Like, I've got pretty much all the voice stuff from everybody. I just have to finish some things, in touch with some people, figure out the editing. Oh, gee. I do want to finish it. I do. I keep forgetting I need to look here and not here. This is my laptop. No one sees through my laptop except for the FBI agent. So. Good evening to you. Maybe. I used to have tape on my webcam on my other laptop. I don't now. I don't know why I don't have tape there. Probably because it's like the nicest laptop I've had and I don't want to mess it up. I don't know. I'm gonna do Yandere videos. Yandere is kind of a fun character to do. Like, obviously in real life it'd be a crazy person, like, really intense person. Kind of a bad person. But it's a fun character. I don't know, like, I like to do darker characters sometimes just because they're kind of fun to act. Because they're like an extreme personality. I could probably push that to the other side and like make a crazy bubbly character, but that's a lot harder for me. Bone Dog. Yeah. His name is Fido, and he was on sale after Halloween. Wow, that lighting is making him look terrible. Focus. Gosh darn it. He's cute, I promise. Stay. You can't see it because I had to change the camera, but I'm like surrounded by plush things right now. I've made myself a nest so that I can sit here comfortably for goodness knows how long, and it's lagging. My internet is so bad. Since we moved to this house, internet has been garbage. Complete garbage. Really bad. Really bad. See, it's lagging for me too. I'm gonna reload the page for me. Ew. I got an ad on my own live stream, that's wild. I guess that makes sense. They seem really fun to do, that's why I want to start out there. They are fun, yeah. I started the Yandere series kind of early on my channel because it's what I thought seems like it was popular. Like, vampires and yanderes looked pretty popular. And I was like, I can do that, and proceeded to wing it entirely. It looks fine on my end now, but I don't know. It's probably my internet. I mean, maybe. Yeah, my internet was like, the connection wasn't working when I was trying to start the live stream, and I had to fix it. Tsundere are popular too. Yeah, they are. Which is probably why my second or third vampire character was a tsundere. Tsundere can be fun, especially when I take it to an extreme. I think. Like when they're really annoyingly tsundere. But it's hard to do it without laughing for me. I'm more sorry for the bully though. Like in my Yandere series, that bully? Like, what did I name her? Big Mika. Is it Mika? It's been a while. Holy cow. I'll figure it out. She looks like... Her name... It's because she looks like Miku. I made a character and it looked like Miku, and I was like, yeah, I'll call you Mika or something. Because I'm original. Hello. Should I have stuff bro over to like tap on junk? Oh, this. The pig. Oh, just somebody's just joined in and is like, hello. Gosh, people are being loud again. I live in a house with thin walls. Like 4 other people. I might use this in like a roleplay video fairly soon. I want to go back to recording because I kind of took this past week off from making videos. So I want to go back to making them this week if I can. I don't think anything's gonna get in the way of that, but I don't know. you do an ASMR where we bully someone. Like where the viewer is bullying somebody? That kind of thing? That'd be different. I don't think I've seen that done before. I've seen like ones where the ASMR plays like the bully, but that would be different. I should write it down because I have paper in case someone suggested something and I wanted to remember it. I'm not saying for sure I'll do it, but I'll think about it because I'm always trying to have ideas. I'm vague though, because like my notes are always vague, and I'll probably look at it later and be like, "What does this mean?" I left myself a note once that said, "Do the thing." I don't know what it means to this day. I do not. Okay. The light is making everything white glow like crazy, at least from my angle. Yeah, it's making it glow. Holy cow, it's a cat, I promise. If I get close enough, yeah, there we go. This has to be in your face to be visible. It's a cat, I think. It came from Dollar Tree. It makes a weird sound when it reinflates. I think, I don't know, that could be a sign that it's broken inside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Probably not. An iPhone camera microphone only does so much. I don't think it would be a live stream if I wasn't tapping on a dinosaur. You know Dark Misty ASMR? I don't know her as in like know her, like speak to her or anything like that, but like I follow her. I don't think we've spoken. But she's cool. If I'm thinking who I'm thinking of. If I'm misremembering them, I might be a little off on who that is. Yeah, I'm definitely following them though. You get really close so it doesn't glow intensely for some reason. I kind of hope that people join at the moments when I have random things like way up in the screen, like in your face, because that's the weirdest place to join. So I had a poll on Twitter about some possible like live action roleplay videos, and just because I'm doing those doesn't mean I'm not going to do audio anymore. I'm definitely going to still do audio ones too, but I'm definitely experimenting with the green screen and light and stuff and doing a lot of that. So like all of those that I put in the poll are ones I eventually want to do, but I kind of wanted to see what people wanted to see the most, which I think was a tie between an animatronic character and like a sleepover thing. Which both sound fun. Is that poetry? Oh. What's my favorite series that I've done? I mean, most of them kind of ended up being one big series in the end. Or, well, will be once I finish it, I guess. But I liked the Yandere one because it was the most fun to do. Like I said, I like to kind of do extreme characters sometimes just because it's so extreme and enjoyable and fun. So I guess I had a lot of fun with that. Because I could play an absolute psychopath, pretty much. Although, I think Yana is sort of toned down for what a Yandere could be. And I've thought about maybe once I do finally wrap up the Yandere series, introducing like a new Yandere that's a little more intense. Because did Yana actually even like kill anyone or go that far? Really? I don't remember her doing that I mentioned. Not that I condone that or anything, but like usually when you think of a Yandere, you think of someone like well, there's Yandere Simulator, but there's also, like, I don't want to say her name wrong, because I've watched, like, one episode. But from Future Diary, Gasai, that's probably how you say it. She almost killed, like, 3 times. Yeah, I'm not saying that she wouldn't or couldn't, but she didn't, or hadn't. I kind of forget what I wrote in the finale for some areas, but, like, I definitely toned her down. I could have definitely gone crazier with her, or more intense, or anything like that. But, like, I'm saying, like, I would like to maybe explore a character that's sort of a different type of Yandere, eventually. She's not intense because she's a weak loner. I mean, she has, like, 2 sidekicks now. Because she has Rem and, what was it, Hana? I always forget how I decide to say her name. They're both kind of hanging out with her now. Not that she really asked for either of them, technically. Kinda Hana, but, like, still. Don't most yanderes kind of work alone anyway? I mean, like, they use people, but they work alone, kind of. Because they literally don't care about anyone except one person, and that's it. What's a dinosaur? He has to get up in the camera to be visible. Get up in the camera. Oh, it's so blurry. Why? Whatever. There's not much to see detail-wise. She's a little tiny bride. Can you see now? Can you see now? Yeah, that refuses to focus. I don't know. I only have the bride, though. I should probably explain what the heck this is. It's Polly Pocket, like an old school little Polly Pocket. And I got it from a yard sale years ago, and I only have the bride. There's no groom or preacher or whatever. No guests. Just the bride. I think she got stood up. Well, there's people when you open the doors. Hi. This is content. I'm going to Twitter, where nothing is really happening. Twitter is different on my laptop than it is on my phone. I mostly do like Twitter and Tumblr and stuff on my phone. so I'm used to that format. I haven't changed my location in forever. It's been Candy Mountain forever and ever. Jokes aside, will there be multiple endings where we truly understand Yana and give her a chance somehow? There's only going to be one ending. I wrote one definitive ending that's going to end off the Yandere series, the Diary of a Stalker series, the Tsundere Vampire series, Yuka's series. They're all coming together and they're all going to end together. And I think it's good. I think you'll probably like it well enough. I mean, I'm happy with the ending I wrote. Do Harley Quinn ASMR? You know, I want to do that. I just have had a lot of trouble getting the accent. I can't seem to get an accent that's Harley Quinn. Every time I try it comes out as something very not correct. Although, like, in the new series on DC Universe, she kind of doesn't have the accent anymore. It doesn't seem like. I've only watched clips, but why do I try when they don't try? Do you mean Ashido ASMR? I probably will. I think I had something like that planned. I just need to finish making something. Surprises. Is Little Zombie Girl still going on? Yeah, I will come back to Little Zombie. It doesn't have like a huge solid plot line going yet, so I guess I haven't seen it as like a huge, I lost my word. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a moment. Priority. There we are. It hasn't been like a huge priority, but I do want to go back to it because I have a lot of fun doing that ridiculous voice. Spinel ASMR? Maybe. Like I said, I'm not as into Steven Universe as I used to be, but I do like Spinel. She's such a cool character. You remember the bonding moment. And the little zombie one? I think so. Yeah. Well, like, before I make any kind of, like, next part of a series, I go back and see where I was. Because I want to make sure I've got that right. Hold on half a second. Simba? Mardigan, probably do Minaj. I do want to do Harley Quinn, because I did a Poison Ivy one that was like a Tingles exclusive. I kind of want to go through, like, all the female Batman kind of characters, like, in Batman's universe. Like Catwoman, Harley, I've already done Ivy, Batgirl, you know, etc. Dullahan Girl ASMR? Very cool. Definitely would have to be a voice-only thing, because, well, like, consider if I worked the green screen right. Other people have done it. I don't know. That just makes me think of Durarara, if I'm saying that right. It's like Durarara. Everybody seems to say it different, and I don't understand. I also haven't watched it in a long time. I should probably figure out where the heck I was. What is Spinel? Well, it's a gym, but it's also like a Steven Universe character. The Steven Universe had a movie a while back, which I think I watched all that. Yeah, I watched that. And it had a character with that name. Clay Mighty from Werewolf Media and Brand. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what it means. And I'm not doing the long neck thing. Please stop asking. I don't want to do that. Just realized both Yana and Spinel are both similar in a way. Elan ignored and Alestra Vengeance. Not to mention they both wear pigtails. That's my character type. Pigtails. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they are kind of similar. They are very similar. Come to think of it. That's wild. Panther from Persona 5. I don't know who that is simply because I haven't gotten into Persona 5. I do want to get into Persona. I've heard it's so good. Like, I'd probably be watching Let's Plays. I don't have what I need to play a lot of games. As in, I have nothing I need to play games. Except for a laptop. Game stuff is expensive and I am broke, so... Platinum from DC Comics. Why does that sound familiar? I swear, I should know things. Give me a minute, because I want to know. She looks so gosh darn familiar. Where do I know her from? Like, obviously DC Comics, yeah, no duh, but like, where specifically? This is gonna drive me crazy. Well, if I figure out what version of her I've seen before, and finally, like, remember things, then maybe. That's a maybe. I swear I've seen her in something. It's been forever, though. I need to rewatch all the DC cartoons until I find out where I've seen her. And then she won't even be in them much. I like DC and I like Marvel, but I think, like, I like them both pretty much equally, but I've always been really big on DC. Yeah, that's gonna drive me nuts. Because, like, I swear, I saw her in something. Marvel better than DC. Everybody's got their opinion. I like both. I really do. Snake girl ASMR. Do you mean like a girl that's part snake? Or like a girl that has pet snakes? Or like Princess Python from Marvel? That was from Marvel. Yeah, that was from Marvel. Well, like what? Fight me? I'm not gonna fight you. I respect your opinion. I like DC and I like Marvel a lot. I think Spider-Man and Wonder Woman were my first two favorite superheroes. And they're from two different ones, so like they're from DC and they're from Marvel, so I'm pretty even on my opinion. I just tend to like a lot more DC characters for some reason. I think I can probably blame Justice League for that, the TV series, because that was my thing. Princess Python ASMR. I want to. Heck yeah. Gosh darn. Eventually, like, realistically, I can't get to everything I take notes on right away, but like, that's when I'll definitely consider. Yana deserves a happy ending. It would be nice. I like happy endings. I like to wrap things up and like give characters a chance. It doesn't always happen though. Like sometimes not everyone gets a happy ending. And I'm not gonna say how it ends because I'm not gonna spoil that. I am gonna get to the ending eventually here. I keep looking down as if the camera's here and not there. I don't know. Hi. That's from Full Metal Alchemist. No, I'm not comfortable with that one. Tarantula Man is better than Spider-Man. You guys are gonna drive me mad with trying to figure out all these characters I don't remember. I'm looking up Tarantula Man now. I hope you're happy. Is that Marvel or DC? I'm gonna just say Marvel. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Are you making this up? Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Oh, don't Listen, there are so many characters in DC and Marvel. So many that you could tell me like any character existed and I might believe you. You can tell me anything happened to a character, and I might believe you because it's just crazy and insane, and I can't keep up with their entire history. It's nuts. Nuts. Hello. Weiss from RWBY? Potentially, yeah. Which I need to catch up. I think I'm a few episodes behind on RWBY. Weiss. No, she's crazy, but the world was against her. Being over dramatic. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of went out of my way to try to make Yana a little bit sympathetic as a character. But then I kind of felt bad for making, what was her name, Mika, such a nasty character too. And I tried to make her sympathetic. And now, like, what am I supposed to do with that? I keep looking down. Gosh darn it. Ink ASMR. Is that Simba? Is that the character from Batman Beyond? Is that who you're talking about? What a nice Ballora ASMR? Well, maybe not because I'm already gonna do like a animatronic thing. I'm gonna do like face paint stuff. Well, not like face paint, but I'm gonna do some makeup stuff and do like a live animatronic original character kind of video. That's planned. And I already told you I'm not gonna do the long neck one. Please stop asking. If I say no to a request for an ASMR video, then that's kind of my final answer on that. So, I definitely reserve the right to say no to requests. But for the most part, like, I want to be accommodating on that. Tarantula Woman. Fool me once. No. I'm not going to believe that's a thing. Not this time. Now watch it be a thing, though. Gosh darn. There's a lot of spider people, so, like, can you blame me? Like, I just found out today there's way more versions of Spider-Girl than I originally thought, so I can't keep up with everything. If I tried to keep up with every comic book character and every plotline, what would I wouldn't have anything going on in my life except for reading comics, which kind of sounds amazing, but still, that's not going to happen. I don't really get comics as they're new either. I get like old ones usually from half-price books. Headless Horsewoman ASMR? I mean, that's basically the Dullahan, kinda. So it's kind of a repeat thing. I'll consider it. Gosh, I'm putting like a green thing over my head and accidentally suffocating. Oh, I forgot to continue going through my bag. I have another Polly Pocket in here. I have a lot of these, but I only brought 2 over here. I'm too lazy to get up for things most of the time. Okay. What happened if you remove your head and drop your head in mud? Well, first of all, I'd be dead, which isn't ideal. Second of all, I'd be muddy. It's a castle. I think it used to do something. I don't know, this thing's ancient. It's very old. This is the little queen. Hi, it's still not being clear, oh gosh. Anyway, she broke forever ago, like broke in half. And I pretended she had a horrible accident and also that she's elderly. This was as a child. And then I glued her back together and now she can't sit. And here's her horse. Which I guess she can't ride if she can't sit. See, it's not showing up. Gosh darn. There, you could almost see it. And then this guy doesn't even go there. I found him in my backyard years ago when I was a kid. and decided he was her bodyguard. He has a gun. I know nothing else about this man. What happened if you remove your head and put your head in the body of a snake? It'd still be dead. And I don't know. That's a really weird question. No offense. I hate the degree I study. Please motivate me. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry that you hate the degree you study, but you can probably do it, right? Like, I don't know how to motivate you. Keep trying, or don't, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, like, it's your life. Yours. Please do Blueberry Girl ASMR. Is that like the girl from Willy Wonka that turned into like a blueberry or something? Or Strawberry Shortcake's friend, Blueberry Muffin? Or something else? Shapeshifter girl. Like, that's, like, a shapeshifter character would be hard to do in an ASMR video. I feel like that'd be really hard to do. If it was audio, how would you even know she shapeshifted unless I kept changing my voice? Which is a thing. I guess I could attempt. And, like, visually, that would be way too much. So, I don't know. I said yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to. I said a lot of stuff just now. No, don't do drugs. Don't encourage drugs on this stream. This is a drug-free stream. Nugs, not drugs. That means nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Or chocolate nuggets. Or gold nuggets. I don't care what kind of nuggets, just no drugs. The one from Willy Wonka. You want me to do the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka? That's interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen Willy Wonka in a long time. Neither of them, not the regular, like the original one, or the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's been a while for both of them. Drug-free stream. No drugs. Like, I don't know what you're all doing at home. But no drugs on the stream. This is a box from my mermaid video. What happens if you remove your head and then throw your head into a vat of melted chocolate? Two things. You're dead. And you're a chocolate-covered head now. I don't know why you keep asking me about heads. It's a little strange. I just touched my nose with that. This is a real dead starfish. Honestly, starfish last forever after they die. I don't know what's up with that. Why can't it be a starfish? I assume nothing was done to it to preserve it because I'm pretty sure it just came straight from the beach, but like, this doesn't show up either because of the light. Gosh darn light. Get up in there. It's a sand dollar. No drugs but dead animals is okay. I mean, it could be way worse than dead sea creatures. Are sand dollars alive to begin with? I need to look up stuff about sand dollars. Starfish, yeah. And this thing I'm about to pull out that's really horrifying. Yes, it was alive once. Okay. Simba, you need to stop asking me these creepy head questions, or I will, like, try to get you blocked from the stream. It's not really appropriate. I say that as I'm about to show you a dead animal. It's a seahorse. This is actually a seahorse. And it's been dead forever. Well, not forever. Obviously it was alive once, but, like, since I was a kid, it's been dead like this. I don't know how it died, but my uncle sent it to me when he lived in Florida. He sent this to a child. Okay. Oh gosh. My sinuses have been crazy because the weather keeps changing. It's cold one day and it's warmer the next day and then it's cold again and gosh darn weather. I'm too delicate for that apparently. A town near me, not like where I live, but nearby, they had a tornado the other night. We think it was a tornado. It might have just been like really strong winds. They're still trying to figure it out. But we went there to go to church this morning because we were going to like a different one, and there's some damage. What you answer? To what? To your weird head question? I'm not gonna answer that. But that one was actually kind of crossing the line beyond the other head questions, so. DBA ASMR? I don't know what you mean. A lot of damage. Yeah, like I saw someone's chimney, like a brick chimney. Normally be like this, but it was like over on their roof. There was like uprooted trees and stuff. I saw a fire truck. Someone had a drone going around, I think assessing damage. It's rough. I don't know if anyone was hurt yet. I haven't heard anything about that specifically. Hopefully not, but the odds aren't great because it was damage. Oh, from Overwatch. I could consider it. I don't know Overwatch characters very well because I don't play Overwatch, but like I can look into it. I forgot I had this, and then I was looking around for stuff I could fiddle with, and there it was. Etch-a-Sketch. Gosh darn. Holy cow. Did you say a lot of damage because you're referencing the flex tape thing? Misty Water Flower. I don't know what that is. Draw something on the Etch-a-Sketch? I can try. I haven't used an Etch-a-Sketch in absolutely forever. Where even am I? Oh, there I am. Okay, what can I draw? Oh, I'll try to make a house. We will see how this goes. Etch-a-Sketch drawing has always been hard. For one thing, circles are basically a no-go. Misty from Pokemon. Oh, it's a Pokemon character. Okay. Maybe. This is an ancient Etch-a-Sketch. I don't think it's working right, but I lost myself. Oh, wow. How do you... The roof has gained a life of its own on this house. I don't know what's going on. I don't think you can even see it with this gosh darn light. Hello, light. Light's supposed to make things easier to see. Let's do this for a minute. Yeah, you can kind of... Gosh, the reflection. You can kind of see the house I'm trying to make. And it's going all wrong. As most things do. Oh, now that's too bright. Holy cow. Blue alien girlies. I've been doing a lot of aliens. I don't know why it needs to be blue. First of all, if I did like an audio thing, it kind of doesn't matter if it's blue. And if I did like a live action thing, I have literally no way of making myself blue. Venus ASMR. Again, kind of an alien thing. I kind of want to do another alien character. I have the one that I've been doing for like the audio only one. And then there's the one I did that wanted to conquer the planet, but I have an idea for yet another one that I might do. Maybe, at some point. I have a very specific idea. Also, after the last alien video, I was thinking I have a feeling that character is gonna like get to Earth and then discover Visco girls and have some very altered opinions of humans. Because I swear I can do better than this, and I'm not doing Etch-a-Sketch. Holy cow. I'll show you in a minute. Real life blue alien girl. Like I said, I have no real way of making myself blue for a video. Short of covering my face in eyeshadow, like that's just too much. Probably. Catch me doing something like that a while from now anyway. Wow, this is a dreadful house. Wonderful. Okay. Here, I'm gonna turn down the light. Hi. So you can maybe see it. I drew a house. I swear that's what that is. I had a tiny Etch-a-Sketch at one point. I don't know where that went. Maybe my sister has it. I might have given it to her for something. I am not gonna just buy blue body paint for that. That's not in the budget. My budget is $0. I don't have money. Well, thank you. I try. I haven't used one of these in a long time. Like I said, I forgot I had it. It's kind of dirty, too. I should clean it. Maybe half its problem is that it's dirty. This is ancient. A lot of things are ancient. Oh, whatever. Hey! Welcome! Okay. No, you're not too late. I mean, I don't even know what time. It's 8. Yeah, it's 8 here, so it's fine. I accidentally unplugged my alarm clock setting things up, so goodness knows. Cheetah from DC Comics? That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun one. Okay, so the way to pronounce your name is Michi? Or Mishi? I feel like you just said this on your stream, too. And now I'm not remembering how. I guess it's Mishi? Anyway, welcome. Will you do willing listener X Yandere ASMR? That would be an interesting one to do. So they have like the listener be receptive to the yandere? Maybe. I would consider it. Like not Yanda though, because I've already got her finale planned. But like a different yandere character, like a side one. Several questions including what you're wearing. Do you mean my ears? My little cheetah ears? Oh, if I did do a cheetah one, I could use these ears. Or do you mean like my zebra shirt? It's zebras. Sailor Mercury? Maybe. Weirdly, I never got into Sailor Moon. I knew someone that was really into Sailor Moon, but it's just, I never got into it. Maybe someday I'll try it, because I like magical girl stuff for the most part. Mishi. Okay, I got it right. Cool. Welcome. You dog or cat? Like my ears? Cat. Because they're like cheetah ears. If you're asking like pets, I have dogs. They don't mind the ears. They really don't. Yes. How do you plan your role plays? Do you write a script or improvise? Completely improvise. Except for the finale that I'm working on for the Yandere series, nothing's ever been scripted on the channel. That's the only thing I've ever made a script for, and I did that because I was getting like a lot of people on board for it. So like everything else except for that has been completely made up in the moment. Like I sometimes have a general plan of what I want to do and where I want to take it, and I have props laid out that I need, but I'm making everything up as I go, which is how some of them become absolutely insane and stupid, and I have to cut things out because I mess them up. Yay! Bubble Girl ASMR. Do you mean like from My Hero Academia, or is it somebody else? Oh, thank you. I mean, I kind of like to improvise them, but like, if you put me on a stage in front of people and told me to improvise something, it would be a disaster. Absolutely 100% a disaster. Aw. Thank you. I've had a lot of fun making ASMR since I started. Like, it's been kind of a creative outlet. Kind of creating characters and storylines and stuff. It's different than what I would usually do, because I've always drawn characters and written little stories for them and stuff, but like I've never, until I started the channel, I never did like video kind of storytelling like that. It's fun. Oh, it's My Hero Academia. I just saw her for the first time on the show recently. Bubble Girl. I need to catch up. I'm a couple episodes behind on that. It's my battery life here. Oh good, it's actually still plugged in. Sometimes my phone comes unplugged without me meaning to have it unplugged, and I don't know why. So yeah, I consider doing Bubble Girl, like as an audio one. I'm not gonna break out full cosplay. I don't have the budget. What are your favorite hobbies outside of ASMR? I have a lot, I guess. Mostly art things. I like to draw. I like music, but I'm not very good at music myself. I can't play an instrument. I like to sing. Whether I can sing is questionable, but I like music. I like to write stories, draw stories. I'm working on, or I've been working on forever and ever, a comic series, but it's not ready. I'm just in like the writing stage. Unlike my role plays, I actually like plan out and write that stuff, because if I don't, it turns into a mess. It might be a mess anyway, but we'll never know. I like to knit sometimes with like a loom knitting. It's called a nifty knitter. I don't have it with me right now because my mom's borrowing it. I was teaching her how. What else? I like to watch TV and then get way too invested in the TV I've watched. So there's that. I make TikToks a lot of the time. That's a lot of fun because I get to play around with makeup and stuff for those and just do whatever. I guess it's a hobby. And I like to repaint dolls. I'm not super good at it yet because like I was using Mod Podge for it for a while, but the problem with that is it's temperature sensitive. So if you store the dolls in kind of heat and then get them out of that, they're gonna stick to things and it's gonna mess it up. I found that out the hard way. It's better to use like a sealing spray, and I have that now, but it's not gonna last forever because it's super expensive and I don't have a budget for anything in life. We ever do a World War III Wally ASMR? Maybe. I should write it down just in case I want to do it. Maybe. I'm crazy enough to do that. This light is making me warm. Good gosh. Fleur Corona ASMR? That's from Fairy Tail, right? I like her. I think I remember liking her. I don't remember much about her character, but I remember liking her for some reason. I think I made a thing on Redbubble, like not my ASMR account, but like my other one, that had her on it. I wish I had that many interests. Well, I think I've always kind of been like that where I like a wide variety of things. There's a lot of things I don't like sports, for example. I can't do sports of any kind, whether doing or watching. I'm just not my thing. But like, I'll try things and I'll be like, this is great. I'm going to get way too invested in this for a while and then forget about it for a while. Like TikTok. These are just making a continuation of the Tokyo Ghoul inspired video. Yeah, I could do that. I should write that one down too. I'll just keep my notepad near me anyway. That one was fun. Did I ever finish Tokyo Ghoul? I don't know if I did. I know the manga finished, and I know what happens, but I don't think I finished watching the anime. Pinocchio. Cool, I'll know what that means later. If you could a quirk, what quirk do you want? Flying. If I could have like one power, one quirk, one whatever, it would be flying. I've always wanted to fly. Not like with wings necessarily, but just like sort of like a levitating kind of flying. Excuse me. That would be my dream. Either that or go through walls, but pretty much just flying. Walrus Chia. This makes me think of Barbara Manatee from VeggieTales, and if you get that reference, good for you. But Walrus Chia. Walrus girlfriend. Oh gosh. King shaming is my king. Dun dun dun. Just want a sub. Was it the Barbara Manatee thing or something else? If you had an elasticity power, what from would you turn into? Oh, what would I turn into? If I had, like, elasticity? I don't know, does, like, elasticity really... I guess it allows you to turn into things, because, like, Plastic Man did that. I don't know. If I could stretch and turn into something... Well, maybe I'd just use that for cosplay purposes. Like, I'd become, like, a replica of the character. That would be fun. Be, like, kind of cheating, though. Shy Nerd with braces girlfriend ASMR? That could be tricky, like, to do braces. Because if I did, like, an audio thing, I would have to kind of sound like she had braces, I guess? How would I do that? I can think about it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Have you ever heard or played Code Vein? And no, I don't think I know what that is. I keep looking down. See, I'm up. Hold up. Holy cow. I should have brought more things over here to fill with, because there's not a lot in this bag. I have a bigger bag. I was going to load up with all kinds of ASMR stuff. But I forgot I'm using it to store the dolls I still need to finish. Because, yeah, I do dolls. I need good weather to use the spray on them, though, because it's a dangerously sensitive spray can. I could die. And the weather changed right when I was getting to it. Kitsune Girlfriend ASMR? Maybe. I think those are pretty popular. Kitsune, I think. They seem to have been at one point. Kind of like the vampire and the yandere. There's just certain types of characters that seem to be popular. Where did I put my pencil? Oh, there it is. Put that there. Stay. Is that a siren? Probably not. Catch me getting taken away by a tornado. Landlord evicting you ASMR? Oh, no. Maybe. Do you like musicals? Yes, I do like musicals. There was a time when I said I didn't like musicals, but that's just because I saw a musical on TV that I don't even know what the name of it was, and it annoyed me to death. It was such a bad movie. But I do like musicals. Female mud creature ASMR. I feel like I had a original character that was kind of like that. But not one I'm capable of cosplaying. Not even a little bit. Okay. Pick a color. I'll hold that there a minute. What are your favorites? I must know. Holy cow. Ah! Favorite musicals. Okay, so as I said, I don't have the budget for anything in life, it feels like sometimes. So like, purple, blue. I'll go with purple. I haven't seen a lot of like new musicals in full. I listen to all the songs on YouTube and try to figure out what's going on. So it's basically song-based most of the time. I like Disney stuff. Those kind of musicals, I'm sure. So, like I said, I haven't seen a lot, but I seem to like Hamilton. And I like the music from the Mean Girls musical, but, like, I haven't seen it again. What else is there? I like some music in Heathers. But I watched the Heathers movie, and I didn't like that. I think the musical must be better. It seems like it is. Nice colors. These are, like, temporary tattoo markers. I better not get this on this shirt. This is loaned to me. These would probably be really useful for a video if I needed to have, like, a tattoo for a character. Come to think of it. They wash off with a little bit of scrubbing, but they're, like, supposed to be very skin safe. Melina Mortal Kombat. Don't know Mortal Kombat very well. I don't have to look like one, just put a picture of Nerding in my girl. What's this in reference to? I don't know what this is in reference to. Is it in reference to, like, the girl with braces one? Yeah. Like, I was hearing all the songs from the musical, because I basically found musicals via listening to all the songs. With no budget. And I was like, this sounds like an interesting story. And then I found the movie free on YouTube. I don't know where it is on YouTube for free, but it's there. I saw it. And I was like, this is depressing. I think the music adds something to it, and it kind of gives certain characters depth that isn't there in the movie. The movie was just like, that's it. That's what happens. That's why. It's a purple heart. Evan Hansen, Hairspray, Cinderella. Cool. Hairspray was a movie too, yeah? I think I saw that at one point. Hairspray. But I don't remember. That must have been when I was younger, for sure. I swear I watched it. Some things I watch, and then I just, eventually I forget, did I actually watch it? What happened in it? It's like it blanks out, like it never happened. Like, there was a movie like that. There was a movie that my sister insists I watched, and I feel like I didn't. Now I don't even remember what movie it is. What was it? I want to say Secret Life of Pets, but I remember watching that. I just don't remember what happens in it. What movie was that? Gosh darn. It was a sequel to something, and I was like, I didn't see that. My sister's like, yeah, we saw that. It must not have been memorable. Any movie coming out that you're excited for? I don't know exactly what's set to come out, per se, but, like, I still need to see Frozen 2. Badly. I really want to see it. My sister does, too. I heard a song from it because I can't avoid spoilers for anything. But I still haven't seen it. I really want to see it. I want to see Knives Out. My parents went to see that, and they said it was good. I still haven't seen the new Star Wars movie. I'm behind on everything always, but, like, I want to see that. What else was there? I don't know when they're gonna have the new Batman movie come out. The one with, what's his name? The guy from Twilight. I'm so bad at actor names. But you know what I mean, I'm really sure. Like, he's gonna be Batman in a movie, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. I don't know when it comes out or anything about that. I feel like there's so many more movies I'm forgetting about. Originally I wanted to see Cats, but now I'm really not sure about that one. Because of the reviews and stuff. Jumanji, the new Jumanji, I want to see that. Jasmine ASMR, like Disney Jasmine? I could do that probably. I should do like Disney princesses or something. Like maybe not all of them, but some that would be fun. I don't think I could do Merida, but my sister is so good at doing her voice. Holy cow. She doesn't do ASMR, so don't ask her to. But like, she can do a good Merida voice. For sure. I feel like there's more movies I'm forgetting about, but maybe not. I tend to be behind on movies. I still want to see Joker. Even though I don't usually see a lot of, like, rated R movies. I want to see it. And I know it got, like, really mixed reviews and a lot of them bad, but I still have never seen Suicide Squad. I've seen clips, but I haven't seen the movie and I can't find it anywhere. I guess it's probably... Oh, my TV's going dead. I guess it's probably on the DC Universe platform. Which I wish I had that because that's where all the DC stuff is gone, unless it's on the CW. I'm ranting. Widowmaker from Overwatch. Well, like I said, I don't know much about Overwatch characters, but I could look it up, maybe. Someone said blue before when I was asking about the markers, and there's two blues. There's like a light one and a dark one, but here's the light one. It's a tiny heart. The lighting is making this impossible because I'm so gosh darn pale. Somebody's putting ASMR in every character. Well, I mean, I tend to be of the opinion that their canon should be ASMR of just about everything, except for the things I don't want to do. But then someone else can if they want, so, like, because, like, why not? What are the rules? As long as it's, like, vaguely relaxing and entertaining. What are the rules? What are the restrictions on what characters can and can't be ASMR? I did Ugandan Knuckles. That happened. As a prank, but it happened. He's doing real life Widowmaker ASMR. That's, is that Overwatch? There's a lot of things I can't currently do as like a live action video. Like character wise, because I don't have a cosplay budget. I would love to eventually do like a live action Toga Himiko thing. But I'd have to get the cosplay for it, and that would be ways out because I'm trying to find a job to make money other than YouTube because that's not gonna pay for anything, pretty much. But, like, I'd love to do that eventually. I just don't have the budget for that right now. My budget is whatever is in my house already. Yeah. That's why a lot of videos I've been making, like, live action have been characters I came up with myself, like the mermaid and the alien, because that kind of gives me more possibilities than a set character, where if I tried, it would look like, well, it would look like exactly the budget I'm going with, which is nothing. It would be funny, probably. I have a blonde wig, but it's, like, really bad. It's like thinning in the back and old and terrible. I got it from a costume shop forever ago for a costume party. And that's the only blonde wig I have. And I thought about doing Harley Quinn with that. But I don't know. I'm not committing to that. I don't know. You really like headless characters, don't you? I mean, like, you already suggested a bunch of those. And I'm open to maybe the Dolokhan one. Just because I like or however you say it. This is dumb. Or however you say it a lot, even though I haven't watched it in literally years. But, like, I'm not going to do every headless character on the planet. That's not a thing I'm going to do. Would you ever draw all or most of your characters? Yeah, I've probably drawn most of them at least once before. I don't think I have it, like, around. Some of it's digital art that's just out there somewhere. Some of my characters are on the Redbubble merch, so you can see pictures of them there, too. But yeah, I draw my characters. I think I did, like, a little sketch of the alien character the other day. It might be around here. Could just make an audio and put a stock photo. Yeah, like, whenever I do an audio, I find a photo of whatever I'm looking for, vaguely or otherwise, and I just put it up. Hang on a sec. Gosh darn. I keep forgetting the camera is here and not there, and I can't get that in my head. I'm just gonna reach. Oh gosh. Oh, it didn't come unplugged. Hallelujah for that. I have notepads coming out my ears. Not literally, but like, I have a lot of notepads. Oh, this is my bag for my pencils and pens and things. It used to have a tassel, but it broke. I don't know if the video is gonna like reverse that. Sometimes it mirrors it. I don't know why. No, it looks right over there. I love that thing. Hope you don't lose your head. Well, yeah, I hope I don't lose my head either. Actually, I would hate to be decapitated. That's like, I think that would be the worst way to go next to drowning. I mean, yeah, it'd probably be quick, but I just don't like the idea of it. I was drawing the other day. Okay, here's what I was looking for. So you said, asked if I would draw my characters. I was doodling this the other day, and it's supposed to be the alien from the video recently. It's like just a sketch. I didn't end up doing anything with it, but it was fun. I didn't draw a lot the other day, just like a few little things. Look at this. Because I've been obsessed with DuckTales lately. And this. Ah, heck. And that's from Superman the Animated Series. I'm gonna put that somewhere. Somewhere within reach this time, I guess. Don't fall out. These are dry now. I love the tattoo pens. What's that? When I got them, I kind of went crazy and I drew stuff all over my arms, and it was a bit much. It was also not that cold yet, so I kind of wanted to do like crazy sleeves over there with you. I hate a pen. Draw Yana, but she's flattened, like all like a cartoon character. Like, okay, bye. Oh, bye, Simba. Thanks for coming. Flatten. Like, so like cartoony, like the Looney Tune character. Or like gruesomely. I don't know. Not really sure what you're asking me to do with that. Oh. It's a squishy bunny. I swear this light is doing me more harm than good today, because everything I hold up is just glowing, including my hands. It's a bunny, I swear it is. Dim this light. Ha. That's only vaguely better. Okay, I'll just shove things in your face so you can see them. That makes sense. This bird's kind of sticky. It's also got a hair stuck to it. Why? There we go. Boop. It's a little bird. Poking your eyes. Poking them with little squishy things. Here, how about this? Where's the camera? There it is. Whenever I'm looking at my phone to film something, I always forget where exactly the camera is. Which is why sometimes in like the live action videos, I'm looking the wrong way when I'm supposed to be looking at you. I'll get there if I can keep the consistency and keep the camera in the same place, which I probably can't. Poke, poke, poke. This thing is great. This is just a paintbrush, but it's like really soft, and I like to do this just gently. It feels really neat. My sister hates it. Yeah, the thing is when I set up the camera, I don't always have the camera in the same place, because as I showed at the beginning of the stream, I'm not doing too well with setting up the camera. But yeah, I try to remember where it's at. I think sometimes when I'm not looking where I'm supposed to, it just looks like I'm thinking, which works in my favor. Probably. I'll figure it out eventually. Punching it. Don't know what this actually is, but it's like, I always say Chuck E. Cheese, but no, it's like from a place like Chuck E. Cheese, kind of. It's called The Web. It has I haven't been there in a long time because there's not one around here, but it has like go-karts and laser tag and arcade games. And this was the prize. Cartoony, right? I should draw like, it'd be kind of funny to do like some drawings of them in like a cartoony style and like her name, Sayaka. That was the vampire. Like her chasing Yana and it being like that. That'd be funny. Well, there we go. Like, everybody hates this except for me. Hey, welcome. I don't know how long I'll stream, but like it's only 8 something here. If my laptop's right, I don't know. I unplugged my alarm clock and my phone is right here, doing things. Yeah, I can go for a while longer. So we're good. Canoli. Is it really loud? You're into things, this thing, or is it fine? It's loud to me. Terribly loud. Oh, you like it? That's good. Like, whenever I click it around the house, people kind of get a little bit annoyed with me because it's loud. But it's fun. It's fun to click. Actually tingly? Oh, that's good. See, I wasn't sure if it was good or if it was annoying because it's loud in person. And that can, like, be not great. It always gets the dogs worked up if they're around. I clicked it the other day and Miles, my little dog, he's not little, but he's the younger one. He looked up and be like, what is that? Take your time. A little bit of violence, I can make it glow. Which we can see better. Let me turn off the light for a sec. Oh, seizure warning. Because it's lights, so just look away for a minute if that's an issue, I think. I should have thought of that, really. No more dino. Just put that away. Violence and ASMR, that's a combo. I mean, it's a combo I visited before, that's too bright. Oh yeah. With yanderes, and I did a whole video that was called Getting Murdered, which was a request. I still don't know who, but I had a piece of paper with all these things scribbled on it, suggestions from a stream. I don't think I've gotten to them all. But somewhere on the paper it just said murder, and I was like, okay, murder, let's do that then. It got popular. Like, last time I looked at analytics and stuff, it was a popular video. And I can't tell you why. I'm a little afraid why. shaped like a butterfly. My sister just got like a new slinky. It's like one of those big metal ones. It's pretty neat. It's like the little party favor kind. I haven't had like a full slinky in a long time because they get tangled up. They get like mangled. And then what do you do? Do you do art commissions? Not currently. I'm actually trying to figure out some stuff with my tablet. Since I switched computers, I'm still trying to set that stuff up. But I'd be open to it eventually, probably. So, that's maybe a potential future thing. Getting beaten to sleep. I've seen some videos like that. I don't know why, but I kind of like them. They're silly. That's the thing. They're like silly. Like, have you seen the one where like, I don't remember who did it now. Somebody did one where like they beat you with a broom or something. It was like, what is this? People want to know what death sounds like. Simple. Well, in the video it sounded like me using props that weren't even what I said they were to try to simulate something that I don't know what it sounds like. There was like supposed to be a sawing part, and I just had like, what was it? It was an art easel thing, and there was this part that I could move that made like a sound, and I was like, this is sawing, and I think there was like a stabbing part, and I just like stabbed a pair of scissors into a thing of kinetic sand. It was like, this is definitely what stabbing sounds like, because what am I supposed to do? Get like a big piece of meat and go at it? Like, what do I do to make those sounds? I don't know. Like the camera gets hit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that to my phone though. That's my current only camera. I don't want to beat up my phone because that would cause problems if I broke it somehow. Uh-oh, your speakers got blown out? Is it too loud? I'm not usually loud, unless I'm clicking that shark thing. Sorry. Ooh. It's not supposed stuff like that's not supposed to happen unless it's Monday. Monday's when things go wrong. Sunday's supposed to be fine. And again, like, you never know. Okay. I think we're done with the slinky. It's the side of it. Oh, it's Monday for you. Yeah, time zones. Time differences. I don't know what the difference usually is from here in Australia. Well, I guess it's always Monday somewhere. I think my light's too dim now. I don't know. Maybe not. Too much and I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay. This is a finger trap. No duh, because my fingers are trapped in it. Monday's always done me well, but Thursday. So Thursday is your Monday, so to speak. Monday's usually my Monday, or at least I use Monday as an excuse for anything that goes wrong. Things can go wrong any day though, truth be told. 12:45 p.m. Monday for wow. So p.m. So wow, yeah, it's like 8 p.m. ish, almost 9 p.m. for me on a Sunday. The first time I used this, I actually got my finger stuck. I didn't know how to get out, and I was like, ooh, ASMR sounds. Probably. Choose Thursday to be your unlucky day. No one chooses their unlucky day. Their unlucky day chooses them. Again, the light ruins everything. Usually the light is helpful, but not when I'm trying to hold stuff up to the camera. It's a skeleton. Probably. I already forgot. What did I say probably about? Let me say, everything I do on this channel and in general, I am completely winging. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I'm just like, let's see if this works. Let's see if this goes well. Let's see if I don't burn the house down on accident. Probably ASMR sounds, right? When I make like random trigger videos and stuff and I'm trying to figure out what works, I'm like, this might be ASMR, or it might just be a noise that no one likes, or it might be like 5 minutes of me doing nothing related to the content I'm supposed to be doing, but who knows? I'm winging it. Do I still at? Skeleton. You're a little skeleton man and a little skeleton dog, but the dog is bigger than the man. And can't sit. The man can't sit. I'm not gonna stop you. There's not much else to really do in this box. This is a top, but I can't really demonstrate that. I have these, I don't know if you remember, like they probably still make them, maybe, I don't know. Like the rubber band things, they're different shapes. Gosh darn light. Yeah. Someone gave these to me forever ago, and I don't really know what to do with them, but I just put them in here. I remember people getting like their circulation cut off from those things. It's like, maybe I just won't do that. Maybe. Is the skeleton man the dog's pet, perchance? I don't think so. I think they just coincidentally both live here. The skeleton dog is my pet, and the skeleton man is my toy. My plaything. I have a bigger skeleton, but he's like chilling over somewhere that way, and I can't get to him right now. He's not like that much bigger, but he's like, I don't know, yay tall. He's a Halloween decoration I got at the yard sale. And his legs are uneven for some reason. But he's a friend. I like to, like, do this along the ribs. Inside of the balloon, I guess. I gave him a bow. I don't do Halloween, but I absolutely take advantage of all the skeleton stuff because I like skeletons for whatever reason. Like friendly ones, like this dog. Not like dead, well, technically they're all dead if they're not inside. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, truth be told, Undertale is the reason for all of it. That's why I like skeletons, that's why I think of them as friendly. It has changed my perception on skeletons. I'm ruined now. Ribs ASMR, yes. Just, wait, like imagine like just 1 hour of me going like this. I don't think my phone can handle that much video, but if I looped it, just 1 hour of ribs. Not a mukbang, emotional. Oh no. Yeah. Now I see where violence came into play with the love of skeletons. I'm noticing a theme. This is a spoiler. My gosh. What can I do ASMR wise if I just got all my skeleton stuff together? Something weird, probably. I don't have like any skulls. I thought about it. What would I do with a skull? Fake or other? otherwise. Wizard. Mostly my role plays are only like violent characters if that's requested, like a Yandere. Or when someone ambiguously requested murder, they probably were a lot more specific, but that's what was on the paper, and that just tells you what my note-taking is like, I guess. Decoration. Oh, like what I'd use a skull for. Like a paperweight, maybe. Just... Alas, poor York. I knew him well. That's how that goes, right? A fake one? Well, yeah, like, where would you even get a real skull unless you were a crazy person? A dangerous person. They don't think you can just get your hands on that in a good way. So, yeah, probably a fake one is what I was saying. Just like in giant letters near notes, murder. I don't remember if it was on all caps or anything, but it was just written there in the hastiest writing possible. I was like, everything was, it wasn't written, all things weren't written like in a neat list. It was just sideways here and there, all kinds of things written down in a hurry because there were a lot of requests. And I was new to live streaming, and I couldn't keep up with stuff, so well, I can't keep up in general. I keep falling over. So it was just scrawled on there in a weird, random way, murder. And I was like, what does it mean? Is it a warning? Is it a request? I guess it's a request. To murder you? Sure. And then I went with that. It wouldn't be something I would come up with on my own, despite all the skeletons around here. Fake skeleton. Fake. Watch your back for the next year or so. Yeah, like watch that be future me coming back to, well, how would future me warn me if I was gonna get murdered? That's not gonna work. Future someone came back and wrote ambiguous notes, which sounds like a me thing to do, but again, how would future me warn me about murder? But that was a while ago anyway. Like, that was before we moved. Yeah, that was before, might have even been in the process when I recorded that. Because I remember sitting in the floor when I was working on it. But like, I sat in the floor for a lot of stuff. I had a lot of space on my floor. So I don't know. When I was making the video before the one that like showing progression of the channel, and I was looking back at stuff, I realized I did like some vlog videos and live streams and stuff while we were in the process of moving. I was like, I don't remember doing that. There goes my memory again. We're still going to communicate the past. More people having those conversations. Yeah, well. I figure we probably aren't able to communicate with the past because that would change things, and that just isn't allowed. If I do start doing commissions, I'll let you guys know, either like on here or on Twitter or somewhere. But I don't know how soon I would even be able to do that. I have some things to work out technically. Oh, night, Mishi. It's Mishi. Mishi? Yes. Thanks for coming. Oh, hello. Once again, it's glowing. Oh, that's okay, why is the literally neon thing not glow insanely like every light colored thing I've been holding up to the camera? It's actually visible. Gosh darn it, girl. I guess it's a good thing. Watch just be like right like that, and then someone new joins. The lighting's great. I'm glad. It's tricky because, like, I'm never sure if the lighting's right, because if I turn it up too much, I can no longer see. So I don't know if it's good. I can see now. I think this is a comfortable level. I'm still learning how to use it because it's a new light. Before, I didn't have lighting per se. It's like was at the mercy of my dim bulbs in the ceiling, which are burning out. So this is fantastic to have this lighting. Merch with fun. Oh, I don't know. Would you buy that? Like, I do want to do like more variety in the merch eventually, but again, like I said, I need to work out the technical problems I'm having with my digital art stuff, because like the last thing I made for the merch, I made that on my phone. I have like an art app on there, and I made do, and I spent forever on it because I haven't figured out how to set up the stuff I need on my laptop yet, because it's new. So I just wanted to get a Christmas thing out before Christmas was over, and I did. I don't think anybody bought it, but like, it was fun anyway. Your wallet. I do want to make more merch stuff. I'm going through Redbubble because that's like the easiest way for me to do it. And like they make it on demand. Like when someone wants to buy it, that's when they make it, and that's just probably easier. I don't think I've sold any merch yet. If I have, it hasn't told me via email. Like sometimes I get emails from my other Redbubble account when something sells, but I don't think, which is fine. Like nobody has to buy it. I just put it up there mostly for fun. But yeah, before I probably get the laptop stuff working so I can do quality art, because everything I put on the Redbubble merch I make myself. I'm the entire team doing this channel, just me. Nobody else is doing any of it really. Although my light and my green screen were Christmas gifts, so that is not me. Well, I'll consider it. It would be fun to do kind of a cartoony thing with like her and Sayaka. So I'll consider it. Oh gosh. Gotta sit up a little bit better. Holy cow. Ah, okay. It's not all skeletons. I have little sheep things, which are not showing up. Oh, there we go. It has to get mega close. This is a Webkinz. I haven't gone to Webkinz in forever, but they changed, like, they used to have it where you have to add a Webkinz every single year before the last time you did, or we'll kill all your pets, and now they don't, I'm told. So I'm a lot calmer about it. But, like, flashback to little me being like, if I don't get a pet Webkinz pet for Christmas, I'll lose all my Webkinz and I'll cry. And it's like, why did they ever do that? Money. But, like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't have money to do that either, that sort of thing. I'd love to get merch from a lot of YouTubers, but I just don't have the money currently. Killing pets of children, a brilliant business strategy. Yeah, well, like, they're saying we're gonna get rid of all your Webkinz pets if you don't get a new one every year. Like, that's a fear tactic. That had me, like, on edge. Like, what if I don't get a Webkinz for Christmas? I'll lose it all. I'm just glad that now they changed it so, like, instead of losing your account and all your Webkinz, I think it's like a downgraded thing, and if you add another webcam, you get like upgraded. So there's like certain features you can't use, but it's still there. I had the app for a while, which is like, it's not the same as it is online. You just like feed and groom your pets. It was fine. Should the elastic and wrapped around or somebody. That makes me think of Spinel. Whoop, laptop fell asleep. It's lagging on my end. Is it lagging for you guys at all? I'll find out as soon as the page reloads. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know about elastic. Oh, you don't have lag. That's good. It keeps lagging for me, but I think it's just my internet is bad. I have Spectrum, and Spectrum is bad, and I will stand by that. It's better than nothing, but it's bad. Here, anyway. Maybe it's better other places. Maybe I'm just in the bad area, but, like, continually just drops. What time is it? Oh, cool. It's only 9. Only 9. What's a sleep schedule? I don't know. I should, though. I need to get on a proper sleep schedule eventually. Soon. Rose, you sleep? Yeah, I sleep. I watch ASMR videos and then I pass out and forget what was happening, and then I wake up and I'm like, what was the last thing I watched? I don't know, but I'm asleep. I was asleep and my phone is dead now. That's what I do. Look at okay, well I lost it, but these hairs, yeah. This is supposed to be like individual hairs, and these are like still together instead of apart. Like, someone messed up, is all I'm saying. Lucky. Yeah. I actually have a lot of trouble getting to sleep most nights, which is why I started listening to ASMR, because it helps a bit. Like, some nights my brain is just too active and I can't make it shut up. And I'm just too awake. I don't know why. Hmm. Makes sense. I've stayed up late for stuff like that before, but not often. There was an AMA on Reddit once that I stayed up for, but I didn't have a Reddit account yet, so I had to make one, and then, like, it didn't even let me ask questions because I was new. I don't understand what happened there, but I stayed up in way too late at night to be there for it, and I couldn't even participate, so I just watched other people's questions, and then I passed out. And that was that's probably the latest I've stayed up for internet stuff. That was Gravity Falls related. If anyone knows that series, that's it. I love that series. Some Reddit things can limit posts based on age of account and karma. Yeah, because I made an account just for that back then, which I think I lost because I had to make a new one. I have Reddit now. I think, oh yeah, I think I made it just for, well, I can't check because my phone is the camera. I made it just for a game I'm a part of because they let you do like suggestions and stuff on Reddit. Yeah. So I just didn't understand it well enough, but I got to like watch the answers to other people's questions, which was fine. I don't think I really had any burning questions in my mind, but I was like, I'm too obsessed with this show to not be here for this. Because that's what I do. I get hyperfixated on a show, and it's all over. Is that in reference to like the thing I said about Spinel? Like her noodly arms? I could picture it. In like a really cartoony, Looney Toony kind of way. Looney Toony. I'm constantly getting like Looney Tunes mixed up with Disney's like cartoons, like Mickey, Donald, Goofy, all of them. I keep forgetting they're not like the same altogether. Which I should remember that because, you know, they got Daffy Duck, and then Disney has Donald Duck. It's all the same to me. The Spinel count as Elastic. She's stretchy like Elastic. She has like really old-timey cartoony physics. Real physics don't apply to her. She's just all over the place like she's made of rubber. Which is fun as like a reference to old cartoons. Which is what they're going for. So yeah, I guess she's elasticy. I don't know, whenever someone says elastic, I just think of Elastigirl from The Incredibles. This is where my mind goes right away. There are like hairs on this. Oh, what's going on? This is Nosy. I named her that because she has no nose. It broke off before she was even mine. So, hello, yes, I'm an adult, surrounded by stuffed animals with names and lives. Yeah, I named her when I was little because I was like, what should I name this noseless bear? Nosy. That makes sense. And it does. I stand by that. There's lipstick everywhere. Ew. You probably can't see because I had it sideways and you can kind of see more of what I've got all around me here. But since YouTube didn't like that, now you really can't see anything around me. Oh gosh, I really gotta remember to fix the alarm clock. I thought it was unplugging the lamp, but I apparently can't tell where any of the cords are going, and I have two plugged in. I got like a fake aquarium over there. No nosy. Oop. See you later. Thanks for coming. I haven't streamed in a really long time, so I felt like it was time for another one, especially with the upgrades and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll stream. It's only 9, but like, I don't know. Where's the hair coming from? So this little guy is also kind of messed up because, see his mouth? I don't know if you can. It's not sewn on right. Like this triangular part is supposed to be like over here, and then, yeah, it's supposed to be like a smile, but they sewed it on wrong on both sides. And he's mine now. I've had there's 80 people on the Discord, but only 7 to 10 watching the stream. None of which are online. Yeah, well. I keep looking down here, like people can see me if I look down. No. Laptop is doing nothing except showing me comments. Yeah. Is a flamingo okay? Yeah, his mouth is just entirely wrong, but he's living his best life. High five. I got him at a bookstore. I love flamingos. Flamingos are my favorite bird. When I was younger, my favorite bird kept alternating between swans and hawks, because swans are graceful and hawks are really, like, tough. But I like flamingos now, because they're pink. And awesome. And I had a flamingo in my yard at one point, and since then I just have been obsessed with flamingos, and that's that. Not sponsored. there's a shelf. You can see it. Right here. With a bunch of figures on it. It looks sideways because the camera's a little sideways. And so often I accidentally hit the shelf and these things come raining down on my head, and I'm so scared that's going to happen on the stream. I'm just going to be like, ah! It could. What was I reaching for a minute ago? Oh yeah. It could. Usually YouTube streams are being inconsistent and like lagging and stuff. When do you get sponsored by Butterfinger? I don't think I will ever get sponsored by Butterfinger. That's not very likely. This came from the yard sale. Butterfinger isn't even my favorite candy. Like, it's good. I like peanut butter and chocolate anything together. It's not like my top favorite, though. It was just there, and I was like, yes, Butterfinger. Where is hair coming from? Probably the dogs, come to think of it. The younger one, Miles, always likes to lay on my bed. This is basically his room, too, but he's not in here right now. That's where all his hair sheds all over. This is Caramel. You're welcome. Hello, pockets. I'll tell you, it took forever for me to find this little guy. I wanted to get like a regular, just a original like Eevee plush. I looked on Amazon and there were like a million of them that looked like this on the listing. But then you go to the reviews and it'd be like pictures of these plushies that didn't look anything like this. They were like deformed and all over the place, and some of them were like leaking stuffing. People were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "What?" That happened? And I finally found one that had only good reviews, and it produced this. So I'm glad, because like some of those pictures that I saw on the other ones, I was like, how does this happen? This isn't Wish, this is Amazon. So I don't know. Just stay. Watch me knock everything down. Just touching one of these things. That's how the stream ends. It just cuts there. Oh, I thought it bobbled. Oh no, it doesn't bobble. Its eyes move. Right? Goodness if I know. I thought this did something and it doesn't. So you get the worst reviewed product and see what you get. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun if you had some money to like just use for that. I think some YouTubers do that. They like pick the weirdest stuff they can find and then they buy it. Please don't break the entire shelf. Yeah, I'm not trying to. The shelf is like solid on the wall. It's the that almost happened. It's the stuff on the shelf that's prone to falling on my head and hurting. Half the time when I bump the shelf, I'm not in a position where it actually falls on me, but one time they just came raining down on my head, and I was like, ah! Not fun. Wouldn't repeat. Intentionally. Intentionally being the operative word. Let me just break my neck turning back. Yeah. There's nothing I could probably safely grab without knocking everything down. Oh, I do this. Go here. Tis tiny dog. Hello. Oh, there it is. It's blurry though. Does it work if I put my hand behind it like all the makeup gurus? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I finished playing with all the ASMR stuff I brought over forever ago. If they harm you, don't worry, I'll report the stream for violence. Please don't. I think that would do more harm. I don't know what happens if that happens. Demonetization, probably. This Kappa thing recently hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still kind of a pain because it's like They want me to, like, decide what's for kids and what's for not, but if I get it wrong, I'm in trouble, so it's like... So I kind of put all of the Lolly videos on private for now. Because I have to say it's for kids because there's a kid in it, I figure. That sounds like what they were telling me, but it's, like, not strictly for kids, and it's confusing. I don't know. There's a lot of videos that are privated now, and I'll probably figure out something later. All the MMD videos are privated, or unlisted, I think is why I changed it too. Because, like, some of the songs in them I wouldn't say are for kids, but it looks like animation, so YouTube is probably going to be like, that's for kids, I'm suing you. I'm gonna frame you for murder. Like, why wouldn't they? Content for kids is a really loose adjective. Yeah, and they don't define it at all. They're like, hey, you gotta tell us if this video is for kids or not. What's for kids? You figure it out, but if you're wrong and you don't align with what we say, we're going to bankrupt you. What? I don't know, just tell them if you think it's for kids, YouTube. Don't be so lazy. They're gonna kill me now because I said that. Watch. It's them or Disney. Why Disney would want me dead, I don't know. The page describing it, yeah. Yeah, like, I looked into what they say is for kids, but it's like, I don't even know what the animation channels are probably putting up with right now. I've noticed the effect of it, though, and what's confusing to me is I thought it said somewhere that you wouldn't be able to find for kids videos in a search, but I was looking up some clips from some cartoons earlier, and I still found them, even though they had, like, the comments disabled and all the stuff that shows that's probably, like, been labeled for kids. And I was like, so I don't know. If the language of the video is designed to be understood by a kid, what does that mean? Do I have to speak like Shakespeare to keep my videos monetized? What does that mean? Probably, yeah, they probably can. I mean, if they hear it somewhere, they might not know what it means. Anyway, those aren't even in my videos. Which, is that doing me favors or is it not, when you think about it, like, for copy purposes? I'm over here being family friendly and Cop is like, I'm gonna kill you. We're supposed to speak in a new adult language. It's the Tower of Babel all over again. I don't think I saw that one, but, like, what does that even mean? Designed to be understood by a kid. Like, baby talk? Oh, the Lolly videos are in danger. I think I left the zombie ones up. Because, like, that's popular, but I think I took down, like, the American... Well, I didn't take down, but I, like, privated the American Lolly stuff for now. It's gonna be on Patreon once I finish setting that up, though. Like, on, like, the lowest tier, so it'll be there. I don't know. I'm figuring it out, bit by bit. Okay, the Lolly videos. Well, a lot of them are already privated. I did that a while ago, because before this was even enacted, they had us... They said, you know, we needed to quickly go ahead and label if it was for kids or not. And I was sitting there like, because they said somewhere, like, if there's a child in the video, you have to label it for kids. Which, like, there's been child main characters in a lot of horror movies, so I think that's a little bit too loose to what you... I don't know. And, like, I'm not a child, but the character is, right? Destroy the child. Oh no. Started as jokes and now we're here. My videos are blocked. Whether the language of the video is intended for children to understand. Yeah, like, that doesn't make sense. Intended for children to understand. Do I have to speak cryptically? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I just can't comprehend that. I don't know. I was pretty sure Kappa would get me for that. Like any show that's technically for kids, but like the fan base is largely not that. I was like, well, I guess I have to label it that way. Whoop-de-doo. I think... Oh, I wonder if I privated the Bowsette one, I might have. Because, like, it's a Nintendo character. It's like a Mario character thing, even though it's a fan-made one. So technically they might try to say, oh, it's for kids, but, like, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, like, who's to say they're not still doing that? I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's up to half the time. Holy cow. Is that Sprite? I think the whole thing, the whole Kappa issue could have been prevented if YouTube was just doing what they're supposed to do. Instead of not. I don't know. It's a mess, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be, I guess. Who knows what's going to happen, because I marked this live stream as not for kids, but since it started, I've held up like a billion different plush toys, so they might sue me, I don't know. Stuff like that. Or like the gaming channels, like a lot of games are played by kids, but a lot of the YouTube gamers, like Markiplier and stuff, are not for kids. They swear a lot and all that, and make a lot of jokes that aren't for kids, so like, it's not clear. And like, I try to think my content is like for most of the time I'd say it's for all ages, unless it's like a yandere thing, what I'd say maybe not for little wee ones. But I'm not saying it's like for kids. I'm not a children's entertainer. I'm not Chuck E. Cheese. Gosh darn, this angle is bad. YouTube's killing the stream, they know. Oh no, it's because I'm trash talking YouTube. Gosh darn it, YouTube. What happened to the freedom of speech? I guess it's gone. Where's this, brothers? Why don't I switch to trash talking Disney? That might. Nope, they're gonna kill me for that. Which, if I were to turn my camera onto my TV and play a series on Disney Plus and like have that live stream and chat during it, would Disney and or YouTube send a sniper to take me out? Guess who's back? Oh, welcome back. Wait, that's illegal. Suitable for all, doesn't make it kid targeted. I think Sunny's Market is not for kids, directly. That's the thing though, like, I could go through and mark all my stuff that I truly don't believe is for kids, not for kids. But if YouTube disagrees with me, they have the right to, like, fine me for that. And I don't have the money for that. It's like a risk I can't really take. I'm gonna reload the page again, it's lagging for me. It's definitely my internet that's making problems. I have no doubts on that at all. Okay. But it's not people, people are people. Yeah, I don't know, like, the YouTube system isn't great because, like, for example, some of my videos that were, like, demonetized, that I had manually reviewed, supposedly, were still demonetized when they really didn't have anything bad in them, anything that would cause that. I'm like, okay. It doesn't happen that often, so I kind of just let it go, but why? You can at people. Oh, can you, like, at everybody at once? Because that's horrible. Didn't that happen once where someone added everybody on the Discord and I wasn't even there and had my stuff turned off and I came back and it was, like, the aftermath of a catastrophe? I'm certain that happened. I feel like I remember that happening. Oh, thank goodness you can't do it here. I mean, there's only like 7 people here, and then one of them is probably me because I've got this set up so I can see the comments. So there's actually probably 6 people other than me. Oh, all right then. I got a text. Oh god, gosh darn it, Spectrum. No, like, I don't really know what I'm doing on Discord most of the time, all the time. So, it's helpful when people let me know about things. I look like way wider than I actually am on this camera. This angle. Holy cow. Fine. It's like earlier I was thinking, because I couldn't decide if I was going to live stream today or if I was just going to watch TV. I was like, what if I watch TV and live stream? And then I was like, no, Disney will send an assassin to take me out if I try it, if I even try. Firefox crashed, oh boy. Don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for. Things are a little slow and it's a little late. Break, Disney. So now I have like the green screen. I've got a million ideas of videos I want to do. I just have trouble like with the editing stuff. Like I still have a lot of technical issues to work through. But I'm trying. So it takes me a while to get a video out when it's like live action. When it's audio, not so much. That's a lot quicker. I have a lot less problems. Oh, howdy. It's alright. I don't have any idea how long the stream is going to be or anything, so. Cool. Have fun with that. I don't know how long I'll be here either. Yee, Spider-Man. This guy was at Goodwill, where most of my things come from, because, like, bargain hunting is great. Why buy something new when you can buy something cheaper? I think, anyway, as long as it's in good shape, and he is. Should you join Discord? You can join it if you want. Like, I pop in there every once in a while, sometimes even when you guys don't know I'm there, because I think I finally managed to, like, set it so you can't tell. But, for the most part, I don't know what's going on. The purple-haired girl like Monica. I think you mean Yuka. And yeah, kinda. It's a similar concept of, like, an AI sort of thing that's, aware. I didn't copy Monica, though. That's not... I came up with that character before I was into Doki Doki. So, even though it looks like I copied it completely, and, like, that wasn't even the first character like that. So, it's what everyone remembers. But I wasn't copying. Oh, see ya. Thanks for coming. Oh, Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, I know that Yuka's storyline is kind of intersected with all the other ones I'm trying to wrap up in the finale. But now that I have a good purple wig, it'd be fun to do like a slightly not so canon like live Yuka video. Not like live stream, but live action. I could. You need to tell me you set it so I can't stalk you in the server anymore. I mean, it's been set for a while so that people probably can't see that I'm there if I did it right. Which, 50-50 chance on that. But I mean, like, that's just the way I do things. I have my read receipts turned off on my phone and everything for stuff, so... I don't know. We do keep missing each other. When I show up, you're not there, and then later I come back and see that you were there when I wasn't there. Oh, this dog hair. Oh my gosh. You know what it is? These plush things are always sitting on my bed, and then my dog comes and I just let him lay wherever he wants to, so he lays on top of them. That's why there's hair everywhere. That is exactly why. Holy cow. Yeah, probably invisible. I'm around sometimes. I probably miss a lot of stuff, but like I eventually see a lot of things. I think the last time I was on there was to post a really weird video, like a link to a really weird video. And then I just vanished again. Being active when you're not busy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know when you're busy, and I don't know when I'm gonna be busy. I don't know, I don't like just sit down and go on Discord, I just pop in every once in a while to say hi and check things out, and then I just kind of disappear. Yeah, the Poopsie Slime surprise video, which I'm not subscribed to them. I'm not. It was in my recommended, and I was like, oh no. So I watched it. Yeah. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but it's one of the weirdest things. It's because I think it was in my, what did I just say? My recommended because of Unis Honest, which if you don't know is the channel Markiplier has now. The side channel that's only here for a year. I don't know. But they did a video with those, and that's how it ended up in my recommended, and now I'm cursed with Poopsie Slime surprise. Or whatever. It exists because murder was scribbled on a piece of notebook paper that I put suggestions on. I don't remember writing it. That's what I was talking about earlier with the requested murder thing. Yeah. I don't remember writing it. I don't remember someone saying it, but when I went back to the paper later, it was there. So, yeah. I remember what that conversation was. I was talking about how it was like one of my like highest viewed videos all of a sudden. For a while, the Toga one was like reigning over all of the others. I keep losing words today. Unchallenged, I guess. But then that one popped up there. My Yana voice? Gosh, I don't know. I haven't done her voice in a long time. I don't think I can just pull that out of thin air. I'd have to go back and watch some of the videos to see what voice I did. Like for like the Lolly voice and stuff, that I kind of know how to pull out of thin air. And Cosette's voice is pretty distinct, but Yana's is not that far off from some of the other girls. I think sometimes when I do Sayaka, I almost go a little bit nasalier. But for the most part, her voice is pretty much like all the other regular characters, so I don't know. Just be like, senpai, or something like that. I think also her voice kind of was inconsistent for a while. In the early videos, a higher, more anime-ish pitch, and then other times I had her a little more normal-ish. So, I don't know. something now. I'm trying to remember who I have playing her in the finale. It's been a while. I need to look back into it and edit that. Finish editing that, rather. Gosh darn. I'll tell you what, the some voices, Yana's is like simple and it's about the same as everyone else's voice, I feel like, but some voices are so weird and hard and strange that like I have trouble getting through the videos without laughing or feeling really ridiculous. I've had to set because like her voice was a little much a few times, and I was like, whoa, I was not going for that at all. And with the Lolly videos, I just keep cracking up when I make them. It's hard to get through. I think a lot of them are short because of that. Because I just kept laughing. I did that voice on TikTok a couple times. Oh, it's blurry on my end. Weird. I think this was in the mermaid video. I don't think it's really shells, but it kind of looked like it. It's more like glass beads. It's gotten quiet in the chat. Very quiet. Where's the activating thing? What'd I just do? I think I accidentally reloaded the page. Weird. Oh, no problem. This thing talks when I don't want it to, but now I can't remember how to make it talk on purpose.
I'm a fashion puppy.
There we go. It's the head.
Let's put on my shirt. I love dressing up with you. Let's put on my bracelet.
Sometimes, because I had her at the foot of my bed, and I accidentally kicked her at one point when I was trying to get comfortable, and it just, I'm a fashion puppy in the middle of the night, scared the crap out of me. Let's put on her shirt. I don't know where they went. Something on that shelf is staring into my soul. I wonder what. Is it this one? You probably can't tell because it's very far away. Maybe this one. They're all kind of staring, let's be real. This little guy. The Pegasus from Hercules. Once again, it's all washed out because the camera lighting. Oh my gosh. What is your living environment? I currently live with the rest of my family, with my parents, my sister, and my grandma. We all live together. Yeah, just wait till I put batteries in my Furby. I don't even want to know what that'll start doing in the middle of the night unprompted. I have a Furby that I got from a yard sale because I wanted the Furby experience and I still don't have batteries in it, and I was waiting for that. Hello. Do you ship any of your toys together? I think I did when I was a kid. And like, okay, I played by myself a ton as a kid, and I just had these huge epic storylines that would go on forever, and my room was always a mess because of it. So there's definitely toys I still have from back then that were paired up together. Like over on a shelf over there, there's this bobblehead Dalmatian and a poodle, and they were definitely married when I was a kid playing with them, for sure. I understand how you used your grandmother's old computer to create the YouTuber Freaks Out video. No, I used my old computer. I had a computer before this one that just died. suddenly, without warning. I got some of my files off of it. I got the finale files, which is great because it would be even harder to wrap that up if I didn't have those. And I got my MMD stuff, but now I can't do that for some reason. You considered doing an ASMR as Pearl or Peridot from Steven Universe. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a Peridot one forever, but I never got around to it because her voice is so fun. I don't know if I get it totally right. I think sometimes I go a little too nasally, but it's fun. It's been forever since I heard her voice, though. Hang on. It's like clods, crystal clods, like that. Does that sound like? I don't know. It's been so long. Because I think like the most recent Steven Universe thing I saw was the movie, and I feel like there just wasn't a lot of her talking in it. Yeah. Have you ever seen? There's a channel I think it's called ASMR for Clods, and she does a lot of pretty good Steven Universe ASMR, or she did last time I saw. So I'd check that out definitely if you're looking for that. But I might eventually do Peridot because it's funny. Marceline from Adventure Time, maybe. Yeah, I'd have to study her voice a bit first. That's what I do when I have a set character. I usually look up clips of them and I kind of study their voice for a while and try to do it before I do it. I always have to do that before Toga because I can't quite remember what I'm supposed to do with that. Are you saying learning environment or living environment? I think you got a little bit of a typo. Oh, living environment, okay. Yeah, I live with my family, with my parents, my sister, and my grandma. We all live together, currently. I've got my room up here, and my grandma has a real nice room downstairs, and then everybody's basically got their own room. And we have 2 dogs. It's looking here. The camera. Gosh darn. I probably said that a million times in this video. Oh, I should write down the Marceline thing. And Peridot, just so I remember. Because I meant to do it forever ago. But I didn't. That happens a lot with certain characters that just fall through the cracks. I want to do another Toga one eventually because people really liked that, but I don't know. We will see. Marceline murder. Goodness. Do you have any non-canon ships or crossover ships from any fandom? Well, definitely. But, like, gosh, trying to remember and list them. Well, for crossover ships, I used to be really into, what was it called? Like, the Big Four or something that had, like, Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, Jack Frost, Rapunzel, who else? Merida. I was really into that for a while, so I had crossover ships there. But, like, I haven't really looked into that in forever. Since that from MLP, I don't know. Jelsa? I don't have anything against Jelsa, but I never really got it. I guess it makes as much sense as Jakunzel or however you say it. But I don't know. I see why people pair them, but I just don't really go for it myself. How do you think Yana would react if I gave her a hug? That's hard to say, because, like, I don't know if she's very open to, like, warm and fuzzy anything from anyone that's not her senpai. But, like, she hasn't killed, like, Hana or Rem, and they've been, like, friendly towards her, so who knows? She might just grumble a bit. Treading on thin ice, yeah. Hugging a yandere is a little bit dangerous, depending. Junko X Toga. Is that Junko from Danganronpa? They are a little bit similar in the way they act, I guess. I don't know, I haven't looked too much into like mini crossover ships. It's been a while since I looked into any of that. They can be interesting, but they're not always my thing. I'd have a ton of ships, I'm sure, that aren't canon. Like, in Voltron, I liked Lance and Pidge. They're called plants. And I really wanted that to be canon, but it never was. Yeah, I know, it's the third wheel. Oh my gosh. Did I just poke the camera? I think I did. I feel like a huge majority of my ships are probably not canon. Half the time, I'll ship something and then one of the people dies. I'm like, really? Really? Now what am I supposed to do? Harley Quinn ASMR? Yeah. I was saying earlier, I was trying to do that at one point. I just couldn't get the accent right. I can't seem to do her accent to save my life. I watched videos to try to figure it out, and I can't seem to do it. And then they came out with that new Harley Quinn series on DC Universe, and then she doesn't even have it. The accent, I'm like, I'm trying so hard. Why aren't you trying? This is the official cut. I don't know. But eventually, I do want to do it. Accent or no. Reminds me of Spinel. Yeah, kind of similar energy there. Definitely. The accent makes the character. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it right. Even though, like, DC isn't trying, apparently. She has a certain thing going on with her voice, but it's not the accent. She's just kind of got a hyper voice. I don't know what's going on in the show with that. But yeah, every version of Harley before that had the accent. Every version I've seen is like, I'm still trying to get it right, and I don't know if I can, but as soon as I get it as close as I can, I'll probably do a video. Yeah, she does look like she's in Cuphead, or from Cuphead. Almost any ship would be healthier than one that has the Joker in it. Like, oh my gosh. I'd say give him, like, therapy, but he's had therapy and it didn't work, so... You have big eyes. Do I? I don't know, like... They're not like normal human eyes. Yeah, I don't think I've really watched any of Steven Universe Future. Like, maybe a little bit. I think I saw some of it, like 1 or 2 episodes. Like I said, I'm not really in the fandom like I was. It used to be like my main fandom, and now it's just kind of like, oh yeah, sometimes I'll watch it. I don't know, but like, yeah. Apparently a lot of stuff's changing, so. I don't know the character, but I could look into it. Typos. We're probably not going to go for much longer because it's getting kind of late. It's almost 10 here for me, and that's kind of late. Agreeing of time. Yeah, I don't know the character, but... No, I'm not. probably am going to end the stream here in a minute, because I've got other stuff I might be doing tonight before I go to bed, so. Yeah. I've been writing down suggestions, though. The camera's over there. I keep forgetting it's not down there. Why, you can't see a darn thing because of the light. That's okay. You know what you requested. And neither of us know if it'll ever show up. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna end it then. Because it's late. So...